Okay, so we're going to do P4 lines in the plane just, so that those examples are, I think, easier. So trying to do that until we get everybody back. All right, so first thing, say to find the slope of the line through the pair of points. So we got -2, 1, and 5, -3.
I forgot how to find slope.
Isn't it like y over 1?
No.
Yeah. So it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in this case, we've got -3 minus 1 over 5 minus a -2, so that's going to be plus. So -4 over 7, and that's it.
You know, when I was a kid, it was really hard for me to comprehend that it was y2 first. Figuring out what that
It's
was.
really hard. It's absolutely really hard.
And in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter which one you pick
Yeah.
to be first.
I was
They
like,
just have
it
to be
was
the same.
my childhood. I was very bad at math.
It's really
I still am
hard.
bad at math.
You know, I almost failed third grade math when I came here.
I got a B in math in
I got-
5th grade. It was so bad.
It was really bad.
In 5th grade, I was still using the little piece of paper with the blocks in it.
Oh,
I
and-
would think so. I don't want to hear it.
Do y'all feel like you need to see another slope example, or are we okay to
No.
plug
No,
in
we
numbers?
good.
Okay, good.
No,
I just realized that number 8 is not the same thing, and I was like, I probably need to make sure that they're okay with just the one example, because
The one example is good enough because I just forgot the formula.
I mean, I know
Right
some
there.
things it's fine and some things it's not, so that's why I was like, I'll just ask. All right, next one, say find the x or y. Wait, find the value of x or y so the line through the pair of points has the given slope.
So it's
So,
finding the
Y
slope.
equals
well, sort
MX
of.
plus B, right? Right. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, so we have to find the point and
So
the
we
slope.
need to figure out
Oh,
what.
there's 2.
Oh, this
My
is
bad,
the
my
x
bad.
and the x equals.
We just need to
y.
know what y is equal to.
Y equals mx plus b.
No, we need to.
Yeah,
Well, yes, that is true, but no, that's not. We
Is
need.
it the one with the x's and the y's and the m, like in parentheses? Y.
Yes,
something?
we're literally gonna do.
That.
Oh, got it.
Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe.
I'm honestly sad because I really thought I was right about that.
So then we're literally gonna just take and plug in the numbers. So
Me too.
-3 is equal to y minus 3 over 4 minus a negative, so plus 2.
Wait, why is
We're
it in the
solving
other
for
one?
y.
I
Okay,
was like,
so
why is it -3? I'm stupid.
-3, I'm gonna just go ahead and say, like, okay, this is 6. The -3 times 6 is -18 is equal to y minus 3. Add 3, -15 is equal to y. And we're done with that one.
Oh, that's even easier than the problem before. It's just
I don't know
simple
about that.
I don't know.
math. It's just simple math, just equations.
I'm gonna do one that has an x, so same instructions, but one that's missing an x, just so we can go over how to make sure we're good with that. -8, -2, and x2, the slope of 1/2. So 1/2 is equal to 2 minus a negative, and then over x minus a negative, so plus 8. Okay, so this top is obviously 4. So I'm going to multiply the 1/2 by x plus 8. So 1/2 x plus 4 is equal to 4.
Minus 4.
1/2 x is equal to 0.
So x is equal to 0.
X equals 0.
Okay, I have a question. How
Yeah.
come you did x plus 8 instead of 4? Like when you multiplied with 1/2?
What do you mean?
Like at the top, like the first problem, you multiplied -3 with 6. How come you didn't multiply 1/2 with 4? Like,
Because it's 8.
Well, in this one, I took the 6 because it was on the bottom, and I need
Oh,
to get the
so
y
you
myself,
do
so
one
I
on the bottom.
multiplied it.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that's
then down
stupid.
here,
That was a stupid
I
question.
multiplied the 1/2 times x plus 8.
Yeah,
It's
makes
okay, you
sense.
have an excuse still.
Yeah. I'm struggling. I had COVID.
I was
okay?
like, what were you talking about? I was like,
Girl, I came back and I was sitting there. I was like, I know I'm not making sense.
Oh my gosh. She said I had COVID.
Yeah.
I swear you almost died one of the days that like we went to the volleyball practices. I thought you were gonna like die because you're like you were so tired. In the
I
beginning.
was
You're like,
exhausted.
Oh my gosh. That was literally
Because
me.
you were-
I took my laundry from the RV inside and I almost passed out. I was like,
you guys had the 4-person practice, your first practice back, and you were like.
I was sitting there like running all over the place, and I was like, I can't do this.
I was trying to make it so you were included like in the practice too, like you were doing something. But
Like I wanted to, cause I need to get my like strength back, but I was just like sitting there, and at one point I was just like, nope,
I
I'm
was
done.
sitting here and
I'm
she
done.
was like,
I was like, too fast, slow down.
yeah, my mom bought me one of those like hospital like breathing like speedometers like you have to like breathe into. It was so bad.
For, like,
I could not do
pneumonia?
it. It was, yeah,
when you
for
get
pneumonia.
pneumonia,
Yeah, so I didn't
they
get
didn't even
pneumonia.
do that for me. I could have just got a lung infection or something.
Yeah, like my mom was actually worried about me getting pneumonia. It was bad.
It's not fun.
oh, this one's even
Yeah,
worse.
she was like, Joelle, you better be sleeping on your stomach, and I was like,
We're not.
Literally,
done yet.
okay,
Yeah, I
when I
could've
told my mom
done
that
it.
Tiffany had pneumonia, like, okay, so I'm on the phone with Hope and I'm like going through this whole thing. She's telling me everything. I'm like, hold on, let me tell my mom. So I tell my mom everything, and my mom goes, tell her to sleep for 2 hours on her stomach, then flip over and sleep on her back, then flip over. I was like, Mom, nobody's gonna set no alarm. She's like, I read it on an article. It could help. I was like, I'm gonna
That's
set
so
it for her.
funny.
Okay.
Well, I understand. Pneumonia hurts really bad, and it's like
Yeah,
not
I had
constant.
bronchitis once. Thankfully, it didn't get worse than that.
Yeah, I had a double pneumonia, and my mom thought I was lying for the first 3 weeks that I said I didn't feel good.
oh my god.
But it's okay because I was really
Alright,
dramatic when I was
This
sick.
is y equals mx.
Yeah, Berkeley's super dramatic.
I was.
Point
Was.
slope. Yeah,
Was.
y equals mx plus. Nope, that's
Nope.
slope intercept.
So if we have a point and a slope, we use point slope form.
This
No, I
one's
think
y
we use
equals.
slope
Yeah, this
intercept.
one's. I know how to do this. This one's y equals mx plus b, right?
No.
No.
Point
Oh.
slope
That's what I
form
just said,
is
dude.
y minus y1 is
Oh,
equal
this
to
one
m
was-
times x minus
This is what
x1.
Berkeley and I were talking about earlier.
So y minus 3 is
I've
equal
never
to
used
negative
this
2/3 times, well, starting today, you will pretty much use this for any math you ever take from here on out. X minus negative, so plus 4.
I mean, I know it from one of the classes, but I never used
I'm
it.
going to go ahead and move the 3 over along with multiplying. So negative 2/3 x minus 8/3 plus 3. I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this.
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this 3 as...
Wait, what did
Actually, never mind. I should fully read the instructions. It purely just wanted you to write that.
Right, what?
Just to write the point.
It really just wanted the formula.
So I did all
Wait.
that.
I did not realize that it was not wanting me to solve it and get it then to y equals mx plus b. But anyways,
So
that would the
those-
step that I was just attempting to do is what you would do to get it in y equals mx plus b if it wanted you to also
so it
do
goes
that.
to y equals mx plus b. So
Well,
if
it
you're
can
wrong,
ultimately, but if it says point slope form, it's got to be in
point slope form.
It's gotta be right here. Or the other option I showed you guys is we could have. This is another acceptable form of the formula.
That's the one I seen the most. That one, the
I
bottom
like
one.
that one.
I guarantee you have never seen that before the other day when I said that that was an acceptable way to write it.
I was definitely.
Because I never
Because
would have
that's the
showed you that
calculus
before.
way, is
That's the calculus way, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my whole entire life. I mean, I might have, but like I don't remember it. It wasn't important enough for me to remember.
That's slope intercept. Oh, I can't.
Alright, the next one is find the general form equation of the line. So we've got the points -3, -8, and 4, -1. So we first need to find slope. So -1 minus a negative, so plus 8 over 4 minus a negative, so plus 3 is 7 over 7, which is 1.
I just don't like that Y's on the bottom and X on the top. I mean, the opposite. Y's on the top and X on the bottom.
So now I'm going to use point slope form. It does not matter which point I choose. So do you guys have a preference?
Or
No.
-1.
4, -1. All right. So y
Give me a fraction.
minus negative, so plus 1, is equal to 1 times x minus 4. So y is equal to x minus 4 minus 1. Y is equal to x minus 5. Now, that's slope-intercept form. It said general form. So I need to move this x over here. So I get negative x plus y equals negative 5. And this here is in general form.
Why is it? Because A plus B equals C.
Yeah, ax, well, no, it's the ax plus by is equal to
Yes, that one.
c. So this is the general form. Okay,
That's
we don't
probably-
use this one as much, but they do want you to understand it.
That one's my least favorite out of all of them.
That's the one with most steps.
It's the most boring too.
Math was fun.
I love math.
Math is fun.
I see it.
Oh, okay, really quick. This one will be fast. So same instructions, 4, negative 1, and 4, 5. So first, finding slope.
You do slope so much faster than me. Like,
I
I'm
have
so-
also been doing slope for,
Lots of years.
Is it undefined?
it's my 11th year at least doing slope, if not 12th or 13th. So,
This is undefined. 6 over 0 is the slope.
so 5 minus negative plus 1 over 4 minus 4. So yes, it is 0 on the bottom, which means it's undefined.
I was like, I needed to think if it was a 0 slope or like undefined because I just saw 4 and 4 and I was like, oh,
It's probably bad that I
It's
didn't
0.
remember that something over 0 is undefined.
But you can still get an equation of the line.
oh. My bad.
How do you do that if it's undefined?
So, you get that, which would actually graph as x is equal to 4.
Oh, wow.
Because that line that goes up and down has an undefined slope.
So it's like this. And when it slopes like this, what is it called again? Like when
A
it
0
slopes-
slope.
Okay.
This is probably a stupid question, but how'd you know these four?
Because they both x values were 4. But if they had,
Duh. Okay.
well, if they had been different, I would have actually had a slope.
Oh, yeah.
But, and if the top, like let's say the y's had been the same and had canceled, then we would have had a 0 slope, and then you would have the y being equal to whatever one of the y values was. All right, let's see. The next one's find the slope-intercept form of the equation for the line. So 22, we get the line through 1, 2 with slope m is equal to 1/2. Okay, so it wants us to write our answer in y equals mx plus b, but I'm given a point and a slope, so I have to start out with that. Okay, there's no way for me to put it straight into y equals mx plus b with the given information. So I'm going to use point slope form to get down there. So y minus 2 is equal to 1/2 times x minus 1. And now I need to move stuff around until I get down to the form that I actually want. So I'm going to go ahead and add this 2 over as well as multiply 1/2 x minus 1/2 plus 2. Ooh, what is happening? Come on. Y is equal to 1/2 x. And then this 2 I can rewrite as 4 over 2. Okay, so I'm going to just do that. We all see that, right? Makes sense. Okay. And so 4/2 minus 1/2 is 3/2. And now I'm in y equals mx plus b.
I definitely remember getting taught this differently in like 7th grade, for sure. I know I remember there was like no formula to it, and I was like, you just have to remember it, and I was like, oh.
Alright, the last problem that we're gonna do, okay, these ones say it's a 2-part problem. Find an equation for the line passing through the point and parallel to the given line, and then the same thing but perpendicular to the line. Okay, it says to support graphically. You don't need to do that part. Okay, so number 42, we've got the point -2, 3, and y is equal to -2x plus 4. Okay, so first we're going to do the parallel one. So what do we know about the parallel slope? What has to be true about it?
Has to be the same slope.
Okay, so it's going to be -2. Okay, it's got to be the same slope. So now I'm going to use this slope and this point. So, and it doesn't really matter which form you ultimately put it in, but I'm going to go all the way down to y equals mx plus b. So y minus 3 is equal to -2 times x minus negative, so plus 2. Y is equal to -2x minus 4 plus 3. So y equals -2x minus 1. So this is my parallel line. Okay, and then what is true about a perpendicular slope?
Opposite sides and it's split, right?
Yep. Opposite inverse.
So it should be like 1/2 x.
Well, yeah. So m is equal to, so it was -2, so this one's going to be positive. You need to put the 2 on the bottom, so 1/2. So set up the same way. Y minus 3 is equal to 1/2 times x minus negative, so plus 2. So y is equal to 1/2 x plus 1 plus 3. So y is equal to 1/2 x plus 4. And that's your perpendicular line.
I remember the
Wait, technically, wouldn't you be done with the problem because wouldn't have to cross the wait, no. Wait, what was the main problem?
It was given
Wouldn't
this
it always
information.
have to have that plus 4 if it was perpendicular?
No. We only care about the slope.
If they give us
Okay.
2 points, and they tell us to do like perpendicular or parallel, but they also give us the slope and stuff, would that ever happen?
Can you say that again? I was counting problems over here.
If there was 2 points, and it had the same problem, but they gave us slope, would that happen? Or would it
Like they're making you find slope?
no, if we already found slope. Or if they did, like how
I mean, they may tell you to find the slope and then find the line that's parallel to it, or, I mean, they
Yeah.
could theoretically, but not
they don't do that.
Not in this case, no. Alright. 3 through 23, every other odd. Okay, y'all remember what that means, right? I don't typically.
You should've seen us when we were
I don't
counting.
typically say every other odd.
We had
with-
to like count it. We were like 3, not 5, but 7. Like we're all sitting here trying to do it.
Yeah. I'll just for this one, just to make sure everybody that is watching knows. Say 3, skip 5, 7, skip 9, 11, skip 13, 15, skip 17, 19, skip 21, 23. Okay. And then 41 and 43. Okay, and like I said, it's not due till Friday, depending on what our status with people being here tomorrow and all that. We'll figure out exactly what we're doing.